I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I stepped up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gon' go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gon' go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on a whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to off. I'm the rest of one, do about the flood out.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa. And all them upper cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from South Philly. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Great, set. Miami.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. Entering Cooper. They're on the 10. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He connects with Gray on that one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of a foul.
He's tackled again to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. Hurts to throw. Now the screen set up for Barkley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 28.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Tank Bigsby. Touchdown, Eagles.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. The man in motion is Watson. A second down throw for Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First grab for this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, and he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 33, here's second and 9. appears love to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Down. Yellow, 22.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. The man in motion is Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Finding room to the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
12, 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Ready, set.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Set, ready. 50, green. Hut, hut.
A give, and here comes Harris. And that won't help a great deal. Just a short game there. It's 2nd and goal. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round.
On the ready.
Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd
Here we go.
and goal.
Here we go. 45, white.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Set. 33, yellow. 22 needle. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Crowd left, Yeti. Great, check.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Now it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
That one caught by Smith. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Barkley. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run the counter with Barkley. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
42-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go get him. Right there, you went out. Tiger Hornet. Alpha.
To throw is Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. They'll pick up 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left, Yeti.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. First down and more inside the 15. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing you 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Sticky, grip, red, yellow. Next rep, blue, check. Ready?
On play action, Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
The man in motion is Watson. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Back to throw is Love. This one complete to Melton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Love. He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready.
Now Love. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line.
Great, set. Silver, set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. They give him 6 on that play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Hurts. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. They're going to work this down inside the 45. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Okay.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Thrust to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
15 yards. First down, Packers.
52 Braxton. Black 40.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Here we cut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And cycle.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Cut, cut.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready,
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
ready.
To throw is Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Packers.
Cut, cut.
Running is Jacobs. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. But looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Let's go. 10 black. Claws red. Blue is striking. Ready.
To throw is Love. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's gonna take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
Clock, 10. Down. 60 red. 60 red. Check,
Now, Jacobs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Smile Mundins is there on the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
let's go now. Ready?
Now Love. That's the crack, the tight end downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Trouble, 38. Ready. 30, ready?
Love to throw. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the ready? Black shot. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Black also.
Throwing is Love. Look in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Set, ready. 43, black. 90, quick, yellow. Set, go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
One more time, it's Jacobs. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. In motion, it's Golden. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. Unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Great, set.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
63. Kyle Leviani.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now an injured player on the field, and that's the quarterback, Jalen Hurts, who is shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Hey. Ladies! Hands up!
Here comes Barkley. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Hands up! Here you go, Ken! Under 10! Stop!
A run with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Eagles 1st down.
Now Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Play. 368. Play up.
To throw is Dalton. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Side. Lady.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and it'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game